Hello guys, Lufting River here as always, and welcome to the probably first in real life footage on my channel. This is how my gaming setup looks like. That's my PC and my desks. As you can see, there's really nothing much going on in terms of fancy stuff. I know a lot of other hardcore gamers have really cool desks and setups and they show it on the YouTube, but yeah, mine is really simple, organic, but it is what you guys asked for, and here it is. I will show the details on what I used inside the desktop PC. So let's first start off from what I have in top of my desk. Oy, let me sit. So this is what it looks like. Really simple, nothing much going on. On the bottom shelf there's really old stuff. One of the first headphone I bought, a really cheap Sony one. What's this? This is a Logitech M500, which really I adore it. It's just that the right mouse button click is kind of getting weak, so I have to buy a new one, which is sitting over there. A bunch of cords, earphone, and Wacom Intuos 2, which originally came out in 2001. It's actually my father's, but he gave it to me, so I use it sometimes when I really need to use the pen for sensitive stuff. So that's that. On the other side of the drawer, bunch of garbage, and the keyboard I use is, probably you guys have seen this. It's actually the default keyboard that came with iMac 2011, and it's just because I paid all the money, I used all the money and budget for my desktop PC, so I had no extra money to get the good keyboard, and I just had to use what's inside my house. But it's working great. I like it. For the mouse, I'm using the SteelSeries Rival. It's fairly new, 2 or 3 month old. It's much smaller than my previous one, M500. So it took a while for me to get used to, but it's working nice. I also use the how do you call this? The mouse pad. I am not really a big fan of using it, but the Rival doesn't really work well on a wooden surface, so I just had to buy it so I don't get annoyed as much when I'm using it directly on the surface. On the top left corner, there's some stuff, Windows 7, Arma 2 combined arms, not combined arms, combined operations, which I haven't installed it yet. I could, give out this because I haven't used the CDK yet, and I already have Arma 3, and I don't really plan on installing Arma 2, so I might do a giveaway on this. We'll see. It's a German version, by the way. Altus Thermovic 1946, and here's the emitter for track IR. And there's the receiver if you're curious. For the monitor, it's not so big. AOC, really cheap Chinese maker. The review was actually really terrible, but I bought it. Like I said, I used all the budget for my desktop PC, what's inside the components, so I didn't really have extra money to get a good monitor. But despite the reviews, it's working really nice. It's really thin, good design. I also like the dark red feel of it. There's no glare. I don't like having a big glass and reflective screen, so I like this as well. And so far it's working really well, and that's the track IR emitter that I was talking about. On the right side, guess what this is? Logitech Extreme 3D Pro. I actually had to read the title over here because I forgot what it's called. It's a good joystick, $30, and you have a decent quality joystick. As you can see, there's a little fiddling on the center, so that's a big negative in terms of flight simulators, but it's cheap. What can you get? I am planning to get upgrade on X55, but obviously those things are expensive, so yeah, I'm not sure yet, but it's a good one. Moving on to the right side, here's my iPod charging right now. Actually, I don't have how do you call it? I don't have any cell phone, so this is, I guess, the only portable stuff I can use when I'm outside the house. And a laptop to help me out when streaming. Check the chat, do some photo editing, and so on. Actually, there's a new comment, so let's check it out. Lol, you're kinda like me when I'm playing Contract Wars for the first time. Okay. So, anyways, this is what I use for streaming, and behind that is just a bunch of open boxes. Corsair HX7050, G4670 motherboard, PBH77, which I really regret buying this. I should have bought a one grade better one, since this doesn't support overclocking of the CPU. Plus, it only has two PCI 3 ports, so it's really hard to build a SLI system here. Behind that, sorry, it's kind of hard to do this. I'm not using a video camera, I'm actually using a webcam called Logitech C920, sorry. And there's a cord obviously, and it's restricting. This is as far as it can go, but Vortex Plus CPU fan, it's actually inside here still. I just couldn't figure out how to put it inside my motherboard, but it doesn't really matter. Like I said, it doesn't support overclocking, so the stock fan is more than enough. Cheap DVD writer, and this motherfucking Chinese-made PSU. This screwed up my SSD. This screwed up my whole goddamn PC that I had to pay another $300 to fix all of the stuff. And yeah, I should have bought this for the first place. Don't buy cheap power source. Don't trust 80 plus or whatever it's called. So just pay a good amount of money when you're buying a PSU. So that's about it. There are a couple stuff over here. I used to love making plastic models. This is E19 Japanese submarine. Fairly old, 2 years old I think. And also there's a PZ-1, cute little tank, Germany tank with a flak panzer. So that's stuff. That's it, I think. There's really nothing more to show you guys. I will show you guys what's inside there later. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Alright, so here is my desktop PC. I hope you guys can see it. It's all black. It's kind of hard for the camera to get focus on, but the case I use is Corsair, what's it called? The Obsidian 550D, which is a silent mid-case tower. It's really nice. Other than the front, it's all plastic. This front panel is actually steel, or I don't know how you call it, but it's some kind of a metal, and you can open it both sides. And there's the DVD reader that I was talking about. Is there anything inside? Yeah, IL2 1946. I shouldn't have opened this because if I want to close it, the setup is gonna work on the PC side, and that might screw up my recording. So I have to leave it like that. There's a big panel over here. I usually have it open for the sake of airflow. Oy. Let's like that. You can also open the side panel. Where's the opening? There you go, so that's the fan. And yeah, I guess let's open it inside. Ta-da! Very badly managed cable management. So let me explain what I have inside. These are the custom fan I bought, which doesn't work. I don't know how to make it work. I have it connected to the power, I think, but it just lights up the LED, and the fan itself doesn't work. So I have to figure out at some point. This is the Corsair HX750 power source that I bought. Really good one. i7 3770K, which supports overclocking, but again the PB77, the motherboard doesn't support, so it doesn't really matter. I have 4 of the, what's this called, the memory, 4 times 4 gigabyte memories. It was really cheap. It was $40 in total to get 60 gigabytes of RAM, and right after I bought it there was basically a huge flood on Thailand and the price went up like crazy. That's the what's this called? Audigy 5X sound card to enhance my microphone quality, GTX 670, and what else? That's the DVD reader. The HDD is somewhere around here, and I also have a SSD somewhere. I can't really remember where I put, but it's somewhere around there. And all the clusterfuck over here. Wi-Fi thingy, which I can't even remember the name. But yeah, this is basically it. It was my first ever desktop I built. Usually what people do is first connect everything and see if the components work. And I did that, and I was so afraid that once I start unplugging it to make it more convenient and airflow sufficient, I thought the PC will never ever turn on again. So I just left it like this. It kind of fits inside, so I just leave it like this. It's fine. Let's put it back. Oy. It's really hard to do it with my hand. Only with my one hand. There we go. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, hopefully I will make a little more Heroes and Generals video for this week. Contract Wars and Red Crucible. So, hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!